Hello, this is Simply Exploventuring, and today I'm coming to you from Berks County, Pennsylvania, and we are going to be touring the Beidler house. I don't know how much about it. I just know that it was built in 1783, and it was built for a mill operator. But we'll find out more information when we go inside for the tour. So come and join me inside. So the first thing you're going to notice when you come here when they do offer tours of this is this ruin, and we'll find out more. I think that might have been the actual mill. It looks like what's the remains of the mill itself, because that's what it looks like. It has the looks of a mill, and then the house is right over there. So we're going to go and take a look inside and see what it looks like. So this is operated by the Berks County Department of Parks and Recreation, I believe, as the sign said. So today there's going to be reenactors as well here at the property. So we'll see what's what. So we'll walk down this little path here. So as you can tell, this is an 18th century house. And like I said, it was built for the mill owner, which is probably what's right behind me, I'm sure. And she was built in 1783, I believe. So we got a little young reenactor. And I'm gonna look around the rest of the property.
Oh, I guess it was a barn or something.
Oh, wow.
Hello.
Hello.
You can sign in?
Sure.
Yeah, we're having everybody sign in and just, feel free to walk around the house. The upstairs
Okay.
is open as well. Hello. If you have any questions. Yeah, this
Who lives on a farm in Exeter, and we have windowsills like this. Of course, I had plants everywhere.
There is an entrance to the
Oh,
cellar area.
we have Union Canal over here too. Oh, nearby here.
This was the kitchen.
So now we're gonna head down, get more information.
Area dating from maybe the 1760s, and it was rebuilt instead by 1800. So you have your walk-in fireplace. It's not useful, unfortunately, but it's pretty typical of southeastern Pennsylvania. You can see the doors in front of the fireplace, and you will see the same thing at the Daniel Boone homestead. They have the doors in front of the fireplace as well. And they were closed at night when the family went to sleep, and they would bank the fire. They would bank the fire and then close the doors. And therefore, by morning when they got up, they would have, they would have a few hot calls that they could start a fire for breakfast. But you'll see that in a lot of houses in this area. You know what that building was? It was a
Used to do that when we go camping. We got a fire, we all.
Sure.
So the building that's across the way that I was looking at earlier is the actual grist mill, because they operated a regular mill as well as a grist mill as well.
Yeah, this is the main center hallway, and this is the main part.
area have been made, the first part of the house, the kitchen, and then they added on as they.
Yeah, that,
And they grew.
so when you look outside, you can see the seam
Yep.
there. So this is the stone structure, the first older part of the building. We have some evidence that we actually think the kitchen may have had a log cabin structure, but at some point that was added on probably around 1800. And then where you first came in, that's more in the 1900s, so a lot later as far as that goes. But yeah, here you're in the main heart of the older section of the house. With the Georgian style, most rooms will have a fireplace, mainly for heating. So up as you go up into the second floor, bedrooms there will share that fireplace wall as well. So easy way to get lots of different fireplaces in one spot of the structure. A lot of the woodwork that you see is original throughout the building. The floorboards are not, but most of that trim, most of the corner covers, both here on the first and second floor, are original.
We were just on a barn tour. I used to work with the Berks sisters. We did one of their barn tours a couple weeks ago, and we saw.
Some deer flooding through here all throughout the history of the building. So yeah, larger, older flooring, recycled wood. But yeah, I know it's not original to the structure. But yeah, but of that age, it gives you the look for sure of what you would have seen here.
Mhm.
So there was a pond.
So there's information about the Allegheny Aqueduct Historical Park, which is
Here's the mill of the house.
it's right. This is part of that, the Allegheny Aqueduct Historical Park, which I'm gonna go do some more research. And here's more information about the Beidler house as well.
Yeah.
They have a booklet here, and there we go. So there, you want to stop and pause and try to read that tiny print. I'll try to bring it as close as I can. It has all the So it says, Conrad Beidler, the son of a German immigrant, purchased in 1761 a sizable tract of land along the Schuylkill River, Allegheny Creek, in Robeson Township. There was a commercial sawmill on the site dating from 1735 called Lebanon. It was owned by early Quaker settlers George Boone, James Lewis, and Jonathan Robeson. The site sawmill was between the Allegheny Aqueduct and the grist mill race. Little can be seen now. So I just gave you the main information about it, but it has a lot more. I'll give you the information from the website when I can get it. So they're showing how it has changed over time.
Well,
I'm trying to get it.
down the street, he was the manager for a while.
So it shows you how it's changed from 1778 all the way to 1942.
And since I was friends with his wife, and we were both in the same grade.
And now we're gonna head upstairs. Upstairs is open. Wow. Oh wow. So it says, like I said, it's like a Georgian house, basically.
Yeah, we do. The climate control of the building really helps us.
Wow.
Even with that,
So as I explained before, these type of beds, you would have to tighten up the ropes if you wanted to get a little bit tighter to give you more support. And they would have like a special tool that would It looks like a T-shaped handle that would tighten up the ropes. And I forget what expression comes from it. Oh wow, loom. Oh wow. Oh, just a little nook, but it has a loom here. Look like they're making some ribbon at the moment. They were making ribbon, I guess. I thought they would have demonstrations as well, but at least they're having an open house of this property today. I found out about it a few weeks ago, so I put it on my itinerary for the day to come and check it out. A view from the window here down to the park here area. And over there is the grist mill. And you can see these have the original windows that have the little bubbles in them as well. Another bedroom. I like what it says. Like I was saying, this bed also has the ropes underneath at the bottom, so they would have to tighten up almost every day, I think. They have an attic also, but that's not accessible today. But so there's the main entryway. Normally, everyone would have entered through the front door. I believe the people that work in the kitchen would access the kitchen from that side. And then they have another door that leads out to the back. I'm going to do an external tour of the building as well, so you get to see what the rest of the building looks like.
Did you get some good photos?
Yes, I did.
Yeah, this place is very photogenic.
Yes, it is. Beautiful.
Even every little windows.
Yeah, I even got a shot from the window looking out and stuff
Yeah.
like that toward the grist mill across the way.
Yeah,
So.
you can.
I don't have historically accurate reading on.
Do you have a brochure about this place?
This is the
Yeah.
bedroom, and that way it's. I have to
Okay.
Hello. Well, this is about the house.
Okay.
That tells you.
Thank you.
And then this one is about the grist mill and sawmill.
Okay.
The grist mill is 1770. The sawmill was upstream below the aqueduct.
Oh, okay.
And that all we know is the flat area where it was, because
Okay.
that dated from 1735.
Okay.
It's below the aqueduct. And then the park itself, this is the Allegheny Aqueduct Park, it's 26 acres.
Okay.
And it goes down to the river, which is right out front here.
Mhm.
And the creek comes down along through here to empty into the river. And it extends to the Allegheny Creek on the other side of 724.
Okay.
So it's a good sized park. If you want to, if you can, go across the little bridge out here, turn left. You'll see a path that follows the Allegheny Creek.
Okay.
And you can follow the path to where it converges into the river, into the Schuylkill River.
Okay. Cool.
And it's pretty out there.
Thank you.
It really is. Yeah.
Thank you for giving me that information.
Oh, you're welcome.
Okay.
We have other brochures here because
Yeah, I see.
This is part of Berks County Parks and Recreation
Okay,
Department,
right,
and we have a whole bunch of parks
right.
throughout the county, and,
Okay.
and they're all different. Some
Okay.
are historical like this, some are sports.
Okay.
So if you see anything else, did you sign in?
Yes. I
Yeah,
did.
good. The address?
There's the Berks County Heritage Center as well.
Yeah, that's that has two museums on site.
Okay.
The River Wagon Works and the C. Howard Schuylkill Canal Museum. And it has a lot more. It has a covered bridge.
Oh, neat.
Yeah, it's a good covered bridge.
Okay.
And if you like to ride a bike or walk,
The Union Canal, yeah.
yeah, the trail goes
Trail.
right through the Heritage Center, and there are a lot of historical things that you can see as
Okay,
you walk.
thank you.
And this is well. We have
Whole bunch of events.
these are June and July events.
Okay, thank you.
So,
Okay, thank you.
but we have a line to the bathroom. We have two more out on the porch back there. Yeah, we just go like
So we, may I get a photo of you?
Sure.
What is your role?
Apprentice at the grist mill.
Okay, cool.
I do not.
So the young man is playing the role of an apprentice over at the grist mill as the lady mentioned indoors. The sawmill was further up, but it no longer exists. I believe that's what but they know the spot where it was up here on the Allegheny Creek, which is the creek that I filmed at the beginning of the video. They have a nice little. I forgot I was going to do a outside tour of the building. Have a look see. They have a fire pit over here, and this is part of a park. Just don't. And they have outside bathrooms as well. Now, she was mentioning that if you look carefully at the roof ridge line, the stone part is the original. Let me see my finger. The stone part is the original part of the building. Now, this was added much later. This part, you know, that has the white stucco was added much later. I don't remember the date, but I can probably find out through the information on the. They'll probably have information on the brochure that was given. And then here's the back of the house, or it could be the front of the house, because it depends which way they. Sometimes this would be actually the front of the house instead of the back, and we think it's the back. But I believe the other door that we saw is the main door. This was the smaller door, I think, that I saw when I turned out of that room and looked to the right. I believe that was that door. So though more than likely this would have been the back. I'm not sure what that part, what that is, but that looks definitely a little bit more modern too. That addition right there with the bathrooms is definitely more modern. So again, there's the grist mill. Well, they have some cool events coming up. Oh, Epler Schoolhouse grand reopening at the Heritage Center. So again, there's a look at the outside of this 1783 building. And apparently it's starting to get more popular because more people are showing up and having to park off to the side. And there's 4 main parking spots over there where I'm parked, where I'm trying not to pan. Oh, and it has a cellar, but that looks more of a modern cellar underneath. It's a modern cellar, so it was a nice little tour. Nothing extravagant, but a piece of history, obviously, of Berks County history. And like I said, I'm not from here, so I just wanted to do something else there. Outside the Lancaster County area. So we're just walking down the road here. I think we're heading to what's so according to this, I have the map here for the Allegheny Aqueduct Historical Park area here. I have this map here. I'm going to show it to you. So this is like a small little complex that it has. It's not just the Beidler house. It's a few more stuff. There's the Beidler house grist mill, which is the ruins. There's a mill race and holding pond nearby over there. We'll check that out. But I think this is the aqueduct right here. The Allegheny Aqueduct is right here ahead of us. So and apparently the old sawmill area is also nearby up. So we're going to look around a little bit more. But we're going to come check out this aqueduct. And there, this is the Allegheny Creek that's flowing by. Oh, okay. I see what she's talking about. So if you look across the way, there is a trail that goes that way too that we can check out as well. We'll do that afterwards. So I'm not sure if this is a canal-related aqueduct or not. Maybe we can get more pictures and video from this side. Nope, let me see. Oh, no hunting, that's all. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. That's neat. So it's ironically, I just drove by this thing and did not notice that it was here. This is the Allegheny Aqueduct. So I think it might be canal related. I don't know if we can go up to the top of it. Yep. So this is the Allegheny Aqueduct. Built by the Schuylkill Navigation Company in 1824 under the direction of Engineer Ephriam Beech, the Allegheny Aqueduct crosses the Allegheny Creek and rests on Girard Canal section of navigation. measuring 112 feet long and 36 feet wide at the waterline. This bridge for boats provided an important method for shipping goods and products for over 100 years, from 1824 to 1931. The Schuylkill Navigation System remained open for recreation until closing completely in 1945. Listed on the National Register of Historic Places, in 1983, the aqueduct was restored in 1989 by Berks County Commissioners, with assistance provided by the Pennsylvania Department of Environmental Resources, in cooperation with the Schuylkill River Greenway Association and Birdsboro Municipal Authority. So we got some pictures there of what it looks like from the aqueduct on the top. And we're going to go up a little bit to the top and check it out ourselves. But there's a beautiful picture of the aqueduct. Right now it's a little bit overgrown, so some of these other pictures they've taken, obviously you could see the Allegheny Creek a little better, but let's go upstairs and check out the actual aqueduct. So this is part of the Schuylkill Canal, or navigation, or as it's called, the Girard. Oh, wow. So this is a remnant of the past, as we say. So this is a bridge for canal boats, a bridge for boats, as they said. So that would have been the canal over there, coming down this way. And it was served, obviously, for canal boats to continue on while going over the river here. This is awesome. Beautiful. Trying to get a nice shot, but I may have to get it from the road and watch my step as well. Wow. So I'm going to just walk along the path here, and then we're going to head back to the toward the Beidler house and check out the rest of the stuff. And as obviously you can tell, it's no longer in use, but just the and we are right above the Allegheny Creek here. Some things are worth saving, folks. Some things are worth saving. So this is like a special treat. See, so it's the Berks County Parks and Recreation Department that's hosting this event. So since they have the Beidler house open, you can well, this part you don't have to go onto the property. You can just access it right off the side of the road. But since there is a event going on, see if I can get I'll eventually get a shot from that end of the road over there, looking into the aqueduct. Yeah, I like coming to a lot of these historical events. So yeah, I found out about this maybe a few weeks ago. I'm like, oh, cool. Gonna go check it out. Unfortunately, it's not too nice of a day right now. As you can see, the sky is like, and there's the Beidler house right over there. So I believe they said that this might be the area where the grist mill, I mean not the sawmill, might have, they believe this is where it was at one time. So all I did was just walk down from the entrance, crossed the little steel bridge, and then headed down by the aqueduct, which I just drove by. I didn't realize it was right there when I came this way, up, down this road. Old River. This is Old River Road right here. Here in, I'm not sure where I think it has a Birdsboro address, but I also saw the town of Gibraltar is nearby as well. So I'm walking down, and supposedly the holding pond and dam is down here somewhere, but I don't know. I don't see where it's at. Unless it's down that way, because it's supposed to be right beside the Beidler house itself. So we'll go check that out again. But in the meantime, we'll enjoy this little walk along. I mean, I wish I could get a little even closer into the, oh, speaking of which, we can now go a little closer and get a view of the Allegheny Creek here. Gotta be careful, I don't have my, and if you look over there, there's the aqueduct over there, and over there is the steel bridge we came over. That it leads you right to the property here on Old River Road as well. So we're just gonna head back. And I'm gonna try to find this the mill race and holding pond that, according to the map, if I'm orientating it right. Oh, sorry. Okay. It says former Girard Canal. So 5 is the aqueduct. We were just at that. Oh, it's showing the former Girard Canal. Okay. So it would be there by the canal. Why wouldn't I don't know if this map is very well. Oh, okay. It has a picture of an aerial view of where everything is at as well. See the bottom of the paper. So number 3 is the mill race and holding pond. I'm looking at the house. Okay. And then the creek is on that side. So is it on this side or no, next is the Schuylkill River after that. It empties out to the Schuylkill River. So it's showing you right here this black and white photo between 1904 and 1922 of where everything is or was located at one time. And obviously it doesn't show number 7 or 8 because they probably don't exist no more, but where they would have been. The coal cellar shows us it's right next to the actual Beidler house itself. So it might be around the property somewhere. but I'm trying to make sense of where, okay, where's the mill race and holding pond. So if that's the Girard Canal, so it might be on the other side of the road over there, that holding pond, but it's showing it really close to here where we're at now. Well, actually, no. It's showing it right behind, or right beside the grist mill. I'm not sure. Oh, wait a moment. It's right here. That's what this was. So this would have actually been, I didn't realize it. I had photographed it when I first came. So this is the actual holding pond and dam right here. There's the dam itself. I was like, I know it's really, really close to the house according to that. So yeah, there. Yeah, definitely it is, because water would have came out from there. So yeah, silly me. I didn't realize I filmed it and videoed it at first. So again, this whole area right here would have been the actual holding pond as well. And then this is the dam, part of the actual dam system for it. And then the water would have kept on flowing back out to the Allegheny Creek. Have a look down at it. So I'm gonna get a walk back around it. And get a picture from this side now. Actually, from right here at the corner. So if I'm looking at this correct, there's a barn foundation nearby here too. But I'm trying to figure that out. Where is that? So the Schuylkill River is right on the other side over there of Old River Road. And the Allegheny Creek flows out right up to it. So I'm gonna try to go find the barn. Where the barn. So it's over here right by the foundation for the barn is somewhere around there. Around here. I'm trying to not show license plates, sorry. So if I'm looking at this correctly, okay. If I'm looking at this, I'm trying to situate myself the way I'm seeing things. So if I'm looking at this correctly, there's the Beidler house, that's number one. There's the grist mill ruins. So the barn foundation should be up here somewhere. It's quite a ways, but we'll go look around again over this way. See if it's behind over here somewhere. But it can't be because I know the creek does. No, the creek ain't out this way. It's somewhere. We'll see it. We'll find it. I'll pause you till then. So I walked down a little bit down from the Beidler house, and lo and behold, I didn't know it was that actual close. So this is the Schuylkill River. So the Schuylkill River is right there because the Allegheny Creek flows right into the Schuylkill River. So there's a view of the Schuylkill River. So now I'm filing another way. Still on the property. We're right along 724, heading back to walk toward the aqueduct. So the Gerard Canal is right there beside us as well. There's supposed to be also another holding pond and dam area on Allegheny Creek itself. So we already went that way earlier. I just came from another part of the property here, back onto the aqueduct here. So if I'm looking at this correctly, again, here's the aqueduct. And there's the Allegheny Creek right here. So there should be a holding. Probably the holding was on the other side, but it could have been right on this side of the property.
They could do that, and then sometimes the canal would actually cross from one side of the river to the other, depending on what kind of obstacles.
You can go down there now and see that there. I mean, no, that would need a lock. There was a lock there. That's right. There was a lock there. Okay, so that's how they got it down eventually.
The creek is coming here. And yeah, I'm trying to orient myself to this map again. So if the Beidler house is right up that way. According to this, you can't see it because of all the trees grown there. But Beidler house would be down that way. So it would be on the other side of the canal, right over there somewhere. That would be the actual, what's known as the holding pond and dam area on Allegheny Creek. So the holding pond and the dam is on the other side, according to the way I'm looking at this map. I don't know if Route 324 would have been there, but actually I'm just gonna continue walking down the trail here. And they have these guardrails here. And then head up to the end of the road here. Or the end of this section of the Girard Canal. And that is the remnant of the canal. Which has since been abandoned. So sure it continues on across the other side of the road as well. Like I said, this is Old River Road right here. We're following as well. That's where it, this is where it ends right now as far as. And they have a lot of this signage along the roadway here to direct people to where they need to go. So I'm going to investigate a little bit there, see if any more of the remnants of the canal go past this on the other side of this property here. That's interesting. This one has some stonework here. And now, of course, I'm not going to trespass. I'm just going to have a look-see and see what possibly might be here. If I'm following the alignment correctly, yeah, it is. You can tell it follows right down through here into the woods here by the sides of this home here. So again, I'm not going to be disrespectful and trespass in any way, shape, or form. I'm trying to see if I get a better view of it. But it does look like it does go along right over there where this opening is at. It goes right through there. Sure, in the winter months you could probably see a little better. There's another property here, so I'm not gonna violate, but I'm gonna come alongside the opposite side of the aqueduct here. I'm gonna go alongside here. And now we're getting a nice, beautiful day. It looks like the weather's changing a little bit. I think this event is till like 4 o'clock. Now you can get a slightly better view of the canal as well. Of course, if I would have walked the other way too, They have apparently like maybe 2 towpaths, one here on this side and one on that side. Now on this side, I'm not going to go too far because it's doesn't have a guardrail like the other side does where it just came from. Well, it does have a guardrail up ahead, that's funny, but not on this side. See if I can step down a little bit, give you a good shot of the canal itself. And here's the other side of the canal. The Girard Canal and the Allegheny Aqueduct. You got to be careful. Now I could probably walk along the edge of the actual aqueduct itself, but I'm not going to do none of that. I'm just going to show you from here what it looks like on this side. And again, Beidler House is up that way. So this will conclude this video of the Beidler House here in Berks County, specifically in Gibraltar, PA. So if you like this type of content, please consider like, sharing, and subscribing so that you get further new content and you won't miss anything. So like I always say, go create your own adventure and support these types of places that open their doors for us to get a glimpse into that type of history and lifestyle of those times. This is an 18th century house, so times were definitely different here. So again, support these places if you have the ability to. And I'll leave a link to the in the description of where you can get more information on this place. So, like I always say, go create your own adventure, and I'll see you at the next location.